Hello, Professor. This is my explanation video 7, and this is going to be my part 1. So for this one, we're going to just going to be installing the device, and what this allows us to do is have a login page and stuff already set up for us. So okay, so first thing we need to do is go ahead add our gem device into our VS Code. Right, let me turn that off. Get to code. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is to git switch. Git switch. I believe it's called blogger. I'm not in the right branch. So git switch. Right, and then we launch our VS Code. And so let me go back and get pull up the instructions. Okay, so we install our gem first step. So to do that, we go our gem file, then at the very bottom, or I guess anywhere in between, you add a gem device, and then after that, we do a little bundle install. Spelled it wrong. Then it should install an extra bundle. And then next, I want to do is go ahead and do the Rails DB. I'll just say that for later. Um, so next thing we need to do is make our seed, right? Because we have to generate a device. So um, Rails generate device install. So we got to install it, right, and then this should pop up right here, right? And then for this, we don't really do anything. I guess we could view it, but I think we're good. Skip that. And then now we Rails generate device. Cap that. Okay, so then we have two devices. I think we should be fine. Oh, we just got to delete the other one. Okay. So next thing we do is what we want to do is I'm gonna skip this step, right? Just because don't really need to mess with it. We don't really need anything done. Next thing we want to do is make our user models. So to do that, we just put in our seed files. To these, we go to our db seed, and then right here, right, we have Bart, Lisa, and Homer, but they're not quite created yet. So I'm gonna come here and get this template. Let me scoop that down. So I wanted to scoop this. Let me cut this down as well, so I don't forget later. And so right here we have 3 users that that are going to be created, right? And then we want one to be called Homer, right? Homer. And then to rename the email as accordingly. And then one's Lisa, and then last one I believe is. So uh, I know it says to use mention, right? Also make each other belong, but we can't actually do that until part 2 of the video. So I'm just gonna skip that part for now. And then next thing it wants us to do is replace the to-do link with sign up, sign in, right? And then this part is primarily right here, right? So now we go to our views. Sorry. So we go to our views, blog post, layout, and then for the sign in, it should be right here, right? We just have to edit our to-do link to be uh, be 3 different to-do links, and then you have the routes, the device routes here, but you could also look them up by doing Rails routes. If you scroll all the way up, um, like new user routes right here, right? Get command, and then user registration, and then there's a delete one somewhere. Okay, so moving on to editing our links, right? So I'm just going to get it off this page, right? So first one is going to sign out. Sign out, and then the sign up is going to have the delete method, so it can delete the session. And then next we're going to have the other two, which should be the same, aside from the path. Then sign in, out, nope, sign up. So the only thing I need to change here is right here. So instead of new users, we're not doing a new user. We're doing a new user registration versus session. Sign up. I'm just gonna copy it just to make sure I spell it right. And then I believe that's all for the require, right? But go ahead, add that in there. Right. And then all this thing does is require you to be signed in and sign in to edit. I believe edit, and then viewing isn't, but I didn't sign in to edit and destroy the blog post. I did that. We go to our controller, then application controller. Right. Then we do this one. Get the wrong one. That one belongs to blog post. And then we want also we want this show page. Right. And then this one goes to the application controller. Then we make sure we save everything. Oh, last but not least, I have to add an if statement just in case. Um, like we don't want certain buttons to show up depending on the scenarios. And then I believe it's if uh, then else. Add a little one for with end it down here. So now we should look. Yeah, first we have the DBC, of course. Thankfully, everything went well. And now we go Rails S. Then we go launch our local server. Right. Okay. So now we have the sign in, sign up button. And then we don't have the sign out button, which is good, right? That was our if statement. And next thing we want to do is show the edit, right? And we have to be signed in. And right now, since the models don't belong to one another, you can't actually sign into anyone and delete or anything. Login successfully. Take log. Okay. Then sign out. And I believe that's the end of video 1. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for video 2.